Reverse engineer what you need. Hello, it's a brand new week. It's John. It's the Marketing for Owners podcast. We're going to have fun this week. I got some confusing things that are going to make you think that's the plan. They're going to help with the marketing, they're going to help with the business, but they're going to make you think. Now today, because it's Monday, I'm assuming you're more awake than later in the week, so I'm going to give you a load of calculations and numbers. But don't worry, I'll be making them up as I go along. You don't have to work them out. I'll do it, and you just need to follow along. Please bear with me. So reverse engineering is one of the most fantastic ways you can work out what you need to do in your business. Reverse engineering means taking the finished product and then reversing it back to where it started from. It can be applied to advertising, to all kinds of problems. But in your business, you will have challenges, you will have needs, and sometimes you just look at the end result and you think, how on earth am I going to do that? But if you back it up, if you reverse engineer it, you can find that it's actually a lot more manageable. But you can then break it down into figures. You can work out timeline, how long it's going to take you, what it's going to cost, whether it's actually worth doing in the first place, whether it's a goal that should be set or whether that should be changed. Let me give you an example, I hear you say. So, for example, you want to increase sales. Now, you want to increase your sales, and it doesn't matter whether this is over a month or over a year, just a figure. I'm going to give you easy figures. I'm going to make up things so it's easy calculations. That's for me, by the way. But say you want to increase sales by 10,000. We'll call this pounds. 10,000 pounds could be a month, it could be a year, depends on how big or small your business is. It does not matter. Same principle applies. You could want to increase it by 10 million. It will be the same. So 10,000. Now, your average order, we're going to assume, is £200. So to generate £10,000, we now know that we need to generate 50 orders. 50 orders, an average of £200. Okay, so we're one step back. Now let's say we're going to generate those orders by sending out some form of direct mailing, or handing out or sending out or delivering them in leaflet form. Now that leaflet, so we're not going to go into the mechanics of how you do it, it's just the theory, please, so bear with me. I did talk the other day about offers. Everything should be a form of offer. It doesn't have to be a discount, just some form of offer. Just not, here's our product, this is what it costs. So when you send that out, perhaps on your leaflet, it has something you're trying to generate leads. So you have something that you want to give to people, say a report, and they can go to a website and opt in, go to a landing page, go to this website and just sign up for it there. It will be delivered straight away. But the leaflet says, but for more information, to find out more, call us free phone on XXX, all right? Something like that. Doesn't matter what the service is. Now, what we're going to assume is that when you send those out, 20% of the people, so 1 in 5 of those people that get that leaflet will go to the website and sign up and get the free report, whatever it is. It's something of value that they think, oh gosh, don't forget this is a targeted audience. You'll have only sent it to people that would be interested, could possibly be interested, your potential customers. So 20% get that. Now, but 10% actually make that phone call. Right? So 10% think, because these are targeted, they think, that is interesting, I'll get the thing and I'm going to ring them up because I want to know more about this. So 1 in 10. So remember, we need to generate £10,000, £200 average order, so we need 50 orders. 10% are going to call you. Sorry, I'm getting this all wrong. I'm going to say, of the people that call you, let's back this up. 10% are going to buy, right? Of the people that actually phone you, 10% are going to buy your product. So 1 in 10 is converted on the phone. Now that's not outrageous. In fact, it's pretty low because these are people who've chosen to call because they're interested. So therefore, sorry, it's getting that all wrong in my head. 1 in 10. So you need 50 orders, so you need 500 people to phone. Okay, this could be over a year, it could be any period of time. So you need 500 people to ring. Now, of those leaflets, yes, 20% opted in online. And we're going to say 10% of them actually phoned you. So 1 in 10. So that means 5,000 leaflets, because the 20% that opted into your offer is something else. We're concentrating on just people on the phone. 5,000 leaflets go out. 10%, so 500 of them phone up. 10% of them buy. That's 50 of them. They spend an average of 200, generates your 10,000. Now, if you know the cost of sending out a leaflet, printing it, posting it, or perhaps these are done through leaflet drops or some other, you know the cost per leaflet, you know your profit when you make, so when you make that sale of £200, you need to know your profit margin. Is it, if it's your services, then perhaps it's just your time. So if you are a landscape gardener or something like that, it's just your time. But don't forget to value your time. Yeah, there's a cost of your time. There's only 24 hours in a day. But if you're selling a product and for a £200 order it costs you £80, you're making £120 profit, then you need to know the numbers that you've got to play with. Now, when you go back and you think, so say for instance you wanted to post them, and is it 50 pence a stamp, 5,000 leaflets, that's £2,500. So you wanted to make 10,000, that's cost you 2,500 to actually post these out. The actual printing of leaflets these days is pennies, so that's going to add just another 10 pence or something. But you need those envelopes printed. Somebody has to actually generate the things. I don't suggest handwriting 5,000 of them, but it can be done. You can print them out and stick them on and so on, but generally it's easier in time to get someone to do it. So you need to know these costs. Then, as long as that cost is going to leave you with a little profit and certainly doesn't lose you money, depending on what your service is, if you do it right, you get customers. And then, as long as you don't lose money, once you've got customers, you can get more business from those customers. You can get repeat. If you're that landscape gardener, hopefully you're going to get maintenance ongoing, more updates, annual refreshing, or whatever landscape gardeners do. But there's going to be more business. Hopefully you're not just trying to get one sale and it's done. You're going to turn them from a purchaser into a repeat purchaser, into a regular purchaser. And there are going to be a percentage of people that are going to do that. But from that 10,000, if you reverse it back, you reverse engineer, you know now what it takes to do it. So things you need to remember. Know your numbers, know your conversion rates at every stage, know the results, record the results of everything you do so that you know for every X number of people you phone or speak to on the phone, a number of them will buy. And then you know how many phone calls need to be made, how long's an average phone call, you know how much time it will take. Yes, etc. Because you think, well, if that happens, if we did twice as many, we can do this, but we need to know how long it would take to do twice as many. Can we handle that? Or if we need to employ someone else, can we afford them? Yes, we can work it out because we know the profit, etc. So remember, reverse engineer it from what you want to get. You might decide, we need to up our prices because that's not going to make us enough profit. Or we need to up our conversion rate. So much can be learned from this. Anyway, that's enough. It's going to cook your brain for a while, but figure these out with your own things and just think how that can work. It is a Monday. It is time for Book for the Week, and today I'm just going to give you a quick one. This is from James Altucher. I like James Altucher. He is great, and he's a genuine guy, heart on his sleeve and all that. But this is called Choose Yourself Guide to Wealth. Now, this is not how to make money. This is how to keep money. James Altucher, I've recommended before, the Choose Yourself Guide. Fantastic book. I seriously recommend you read Choose Yourself. James has got an incredible story. But the Choose Yourself Guide to Wealth is a follow-up. It is great. You should read it. I did. I enjoyed it. Anyway, I will have another nugget for you tomorrow, and I promise it won't be full of figures and it won't cook your brain. See you then.